Welcome to Honkai, and this time we're actually going to be on the America server, because I fucked that up somehow last time. Before I started, essentially, I set it to the America server, and then it kind of froze. Like, there was no downloading resources, no like booting up screen, no nothing. So I quit the app and I restarted it, and then immediately hit play, and I guess it swapped me over to the European server for some reason. And so I had to replay through everything. So if you've watched the last stream or the last video or videos of Honkai that I did last time, things are going to be a little bit different in terms of the stuff that we have. We got 2 new characters. We don't have that 4-star weapon anymore. And also, the characters are just higher level now. But yeah, let me run through what we've got. So March 7th is pretty much the same. March 7th has a different light cone for the last time, because I don't have the 4-star one anymore. So it's the one that you get that ups her defense. That's good for her. Serval, also 14. Natasha's new. She's the healer that we said that was a lot like Byleth that we liked. We got Sushang. I think that's how you say her name. She's another physical unit, but I don't know. It's part of the hunt, which deals extraordinary amounts of single target damage. We're kind of leaving him in the dust because I like my gorals. And then Asta, I've leveled up. So, like, everyone's, the lowest level besides him is 12. And then we still have Himiko for some reason. Also, another thing is, I was able to do her trace. Oh, I was also able to do it for her. So last time, the last thing that we did was we got March 7th's phone number. And now we gotta search for Himiko. But also, let's do some warps before we start. We got 4 of the normal ones. I'm gonna wait until we get 8, so then I can do a 10 one, because I want a 5-star. But we've got 8 for this, so let's do some single pulls real quick. This is number 9 because I've only done 1. Oh, we got Herta. I was not expecting that. And she's only a 4-star for how important she seems to be. Why does she have puppets of them? Well, we got a new character, so that's cool. She is tiny. Oh, she is a puppet. She is so small. She's like an in-between between the middle and the small ones. I don't know what she's like. All I know is that she's like the owner of the space station, and she's supposed to be a good guy. And she's also, she got the ice element. I kind of want to use Herta instead of her. That's because it's something different, and also I don't know if more ice will be better together. I don't know if there's like a team synergy type thing that we might get, or if you always want to have something different. I think Herta's cool. She's interesting. So, team setup. Swap her out for her. Yeah, I want to know if there's like a team synergy thing. She is so small. Yeah, that's weird that she's like a puppet, but apparently she's like super old, because I found something in the starting room during the tutorial that talks about Herta a little bit more in detail. And they were saying that she's been alive for hundreds of years. And yeah, I don't think this is her original body. I could be very wrong, though. I was trying to keep a look around, because I'm also curious if they've got more YouTuber voice actors in this, because I've seen clips online of Trash Taste being in this. Like, Connor got the most amount of speaking lines, but Joey and Garnt are also in this.
You're awake. I had Marge and Dan Hung stay by the express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
Herta?
I've only been gone, what, a few months?
The one we got.
The space station is already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta.
Yeah.
This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
Really good timing. Pulling her and then meeting her immediately after.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention?
Space Station Herta, you're a robot. I'm gonna ask about this, because I'm curious about it.
What you're seeing here is one of my puppets. I'm using her to talk to you.
So she's like Raiden. So this isn't actually her. Also, another thing, I think it's interesting that she has a key for her puppet. And in Genshin, Catherine is just a bunch of puppets or whatever, and they have the keyhole in the back of their necks. So I think that's an interesting detail.
So, this little twerp has the Stellaron now?
He does.
I'll have to take a good look.
So that's why, for whatever reason, I thought that Kafka stole it. But no, she put it inside of him.
Truly amazing. I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Also ironic that she's calling him small when she's the small one here.
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in his body.
I mean, it's the same thing with Raiden. Like, Raiden's, you play as the puppet.
You're right. This little one's body truly is strange.
So you two discuss this right in front of me.
All right. I got it. But I'm still gonna call you Little Twerp. The space in my brain is too valuable to store people's names.
Wow.
Oh. Well, thanks for remembering my name then.
That's different. We have business with each other. What was your name again? Forget it. Let's focus on the one who can store a Stellaron in their body. Can I bring him in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask him yourself.
Wow. What's your price?
This little twerp's pretty financially motivated.
Not necessarily.
All right, give the poor child a break, Herta.
I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
Also, I'm curious to know if we're actually human or
You
not.
understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done. Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
I just realized something. The reason why she's probably a 4-star is because it's the puppet. And we might get like the actual like real version of her later down the line as a 5-star.
And after that?
Not my problem.
Because I also know
have
that
another option.
Honkai Impact
The Astral
3rd
Express. If you want, you can leave with us.
has like more rare versions of characters that are also way stronger. So they like re-release some of the characters, but just in stronger forms that you can pull.
The Express has its fair share of experiences with Stellarons. The thing you're worried about and the answers we're looking for are one and the same. We can come back anytime to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Well, works for me. Keeps this subject fresh, too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect.
I'll think about Emiko's offer.
Yes, give it some good thought.
Okay, cool.
Just remember to come back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's
Got
no
it.
need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the Master Control Zone. Let's let him have a talk with Asta first and decide for himself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see. Come find me when you've made your decision.
Oh. We exchanged numbers with her, too. Hey, it's Herta. I need you for something good. Come to my office quickly. I'm waiting. But you're right next to me. Doing just the single question mark is such a me thing that I do. Automatic reply, hi, I'm currently unavailable. I won't be contacting you later. What the fuck? Oh. She finally left the team. Cool. I think I was gonna put Asta in. I want to try her out. Oh, her office is over here. I think this would be funny. The walk-in as her puppet. So basically, there was a portrait of her down there, and they had a discussion about it, which I didn't know that was there when I played on stream.
This is Madame Herta, or better known as Member 83 of the Genius Society. In her childhood, she solved the solitary waves theory and the spark model hypotheses. In her adolescence, she found the sigma baryons conversion method. In middle age, she proposed the Herta sequence and published a paper on de-aging.
Yeah, so she's really fucking old. I did want to say it's interesting that she's speaking about herself in third person.
In her senior years, she managed to reverse her own age via de-aging. And
Wait,
went
is
on
that
to
her
solve
right
the
there?
mystery of the imaginary leakage phenomenon. called a Stellaron. Madame Herta has saved the planet she was on from destruction 19 times, and has met the Eons twice.
I think the Eons are the gods, I think.
This space station is her property.
Also, if that's her, also with her being, like, the de-aging thing probably explains why her body's, like, in between the small ones and, like, the normal-sized ones. Oh, no, that's just another one of her puppets. That's hilarious.
Hey, there you are.
How did you get here so soon?
I haven't moved. What you're seeing is one of my remote-controlled
Another
puppets.
one.
They're all over the station. I just connect to one wherever I am needed. Enough chit-chat. I am working on a big project with a few colleagues. If we succeed, it will answer the ultimate question that's been puzzling us for thousands of amber eras. The truth about eons. Eons. Think about it. What mystical existences. Some eons used to be ordinary humans like you and me, but somehow they managed to obtain power beyond our imagination. They are mysterious, powerful, silent, and terrifying. It's hard to explain all the mysteries surrounding them.
I don't even know who they are or
How were
what
they
they are.
created? Why were they created? What were they created for? Have you ever thought about these questions? Great!
All the time.
Curiosity is the
I accidentally clicked that,
foundation
but
of
yes.
science.
Sure.
Now, we can't just think about it, we should also act. I want to give you the chance to participate in this project. Let's work together. The four
Okay.
geniuses of the society wrote a program together. You see the big machine in the office?
Yes.
That machine contains
This
a
thing.
universe. Just like the universe we live in, but it's more streamlined and customized.
It looks like an arc reactor, but big.
I call it the metaverse.
Mark Zuckerberg, what are you doing in a small woman's body? Don't ride that hype train.
Oh, really? That's what my partner said as well. Fine. I am a team player. Then let's call it the simulated universe. Now go and experience it for yourself. I will guide you in the simulated universe to make sure nothing happens to you. I'll even give you a substantial reward.
The little portal thing reminds me of the simulation that you do at the very start of Pokemon XD. Oh, is that an event thing? Oh. Cool, we can pull on the thing. Also, I like her phone. This one. Ooh, Rebels on the Diraxi. 5-star? Maybe? No. I got Pioneering again. Ooh, Genius's Repose. I wonder if this is Herta's one specifically. I'm curious about this. Yeah, it looks like this is for her. Each now has a role to play. Increases the wearer's attack by 16% when the wearer defeats an enemy. The wearer's crit damage. Oh, because she's multi-attack. So that keeps up her crit damage by 24%. Holy shit. The fact that I pulled Herta and now her weapon, and when she shows up in the story too. I think the game wants me to use her. I'm totally gonna use her because I have pretty much everything I need. I think it's interesting that you can assign anyone a light cone even if it doesn't fit their thing, because that adds a ton of customization. You stand there, the computer will read your brainwaves and automatically generate an immersive stimulated experience. Got it. You see this message? If you do, just tap anywhere on the screen. Your body is still sitting in the office. This is a simulated universe generated from your memories. This is only the alpha test server, where the features are not fully available. Now try the walk around. Oh, we have trial characters. Cool. I want you to play Akivilli and find some monsters to fight. Let's see which simulated Eon will notice you first. Interesting that we're using trial stuff. Preloaded those 2 kids so you don't have to fight alone. How very kind of me, no? Okay. Activate 2 times. I don't want to. Because I actually want to play the game rather than just watch the game. I wonder if some characters end up having best in slots that don't match their path. I think some people can probably make an argument for it. Whoa. There's a murmur in the amber sky. It's dusk. You look up and find countless copper ore, amber and opal falling from the sky. This is a wondrous mineral rain. In the steam, the colossal things stretch their spine from the mantle with a sledgehammer gripped in their broad palm. You opened your eyes and realized that this is actually Quilipov, the Eon of Preservation. Is this some kind of role-playing? There's a huge roar around... Oh, it's like a text-based roleplay. This is a warning for you, then they disappear before your eyes. Our calculations are correct. Kolopov, the Eon of Preservation, has really appeared. Herta's voice suddenly sounded as she let out an ambiguous giggle. The Eon of Trailblaze, Akavili's revival that has attracted an old friend. I'll tell you more stories about the relationship between the Eons. I like the little tiny, like, ghost Herta. What you saw was the simulated Eon carefully cultivated by Ruan Mei and Skrullum. The simulated Eons will ignore us just like the real ones, so I set your simulated identity as Akavili, the Eon of Trailblaze, to attract them. With a click of her tongue, Herta says, "Now, it seems that my judgment is correct. Next time you run into the Eons, try to get something out of them." What do you want to know? Myths of the Eons, anecdotes, love stories, origin of the universe, anything will do. Herta was annoyed. Just think of something. Okay. I'll cover you for this, Tessie. I used my clearance to enhance your blessings. You can go have some fun. Don't ask why. Just thank me. Okay, go pick one. Oh, I know what this is. This is the Spiral Abyss, I think. Or something similar to it. It's a 2-star one, so we'll go with that one. Preservation blessings increase your survivability. Look for opportunities to improve your combat strength. Have an audience with the Amber Lord again. Cool. Also interesting that even the pro tag is a trial character.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Bam. I like how she has the little bunny rabbits. Like the one that's from the train. Shoot them. Get out of town. Ooh, 3-star one. Unless Quillipov didn't come, I guess as much. Pick the blessing that turns shields into damage and hurry onward. Okay, I'll go with this one, I guess.
It's too late to repent.
Is it? Is it though? I'm not reading this. Be sure to collect preservation blessings, okay? And see if we can get them to visit once more. Okay. Yup. That works.
You can't run.
Damn, that was a lot. Wish the ults had several voices. Yeah, same. I mean, I think part of it is because the game's just come out. I won't be surprised if they add more. Because, like, Genshin has that. So there's no reason for them not to. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. I'm not even gonna read it. Probably won't come. Well, they'll come after this. Sorry, I temporarily revoked your activity permissions. I need to apologize to you about something. I confess I'm a little too eager for success. I won't interfere with the system again. Just play as you like. Wolfbot's appearance was probably just a coincidence. That's it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm glad that I can go in here now. Oh, Centaur Boy. I don't think there's anything for me to collect in here, to be 100% honest. I'm gonna blast since all 3 of them are weak. Holy shit. I'm hoping that they do give them more voice lines. Like, I think it'd be cool if she had a voice line for her defense thing if she gives it to herself. I love the animations because it's very clear that they took heavy inspiration from, like, Persona 5. Especially with the layout of this. Can you die, please? Thank you. The fight is over and you'll wait in place, but nothing happens. Go on. There is a long silence followed by a deep sigh from Herta. I was expecting them to appear. Never mind. I'll switch off the simulated universe then. It'll only take a second and you won't feel a thing. Let's chat back in reality. Didn't you say it'll only take a second? They came. You hear Herta's stunned words. No, not them. It's another Eon. Her voice suddenly drifts off. You have a strange feeling about this, as if Herta's words solidify that the whole simulated universe somehow became unreal. See a blurry figure made of mirror fragments, and their facial features are repeatedly refracted by the prism to form a mystery. Countless memories spring up before your eyes. You see Kafka. Is that because we still remember her? Her body is stretched, deformed, and rubbed together with the umbrella in her hand, turning into water droplets and falling at your feet. You find yourself becoming a wimping ad libitum baby with an uncut umbilical cord. You remember that there is a golden scar on your body and a golden blood flowing in the dying planet. You find yourself dark-skinned and wearing a robe in the wasteland. You find that you are a swift shadow across the abyss. Interesting that they put that word in there. Reaching out to catch the shooting star. Then their voice suddenly came. The robe flutters and wraps around your dark skin. You laugh at exploration. The silk threads spin, overlap, and weave into oceanic words. Every word they say is connected to each other like a whisper. Before you could say anything, they suddenly disappear. They have controlled my brain. Let's talk about Kafka. We did it. Herta yells with excitement. That was Fuli. They thought you were the fallen Akavili. They actively started a conversation with you. Fuli is valuable to our research because they have the memories of all the beings and know almost as much about everything as Nose does. Aeon of erudition. Oh, so the eons are related to the different types. Also, I have no clue what the imagery is. Oh, weird. Come on out. I want to upgrade the simulated universe. You need to stay in there even longer in the future. You said that wouldn't interfere anymore. Feels like a hook pulled your belly button and your entire body tumbled in a circle. When you open your eyes, you're already back in Herta's office. Your first experience in the simulated universe had ended. Success, I have to tell this news to Steven right away. Don't just stand there. Go in again for a walk and see if you can get a few more words out of them or something. You should show me some respect, please. Oh, you're right. I got too excited. Sorry. I do respect you. If you don't mind, could you please go in for another test? I've upgraded the simulated universe now that has even more RAM and can support longer sessions. I guess the last round was pretty boring, so I'll get Steven to add some more fun stuff. This part is specifically made for you. I hope you have lots of fun. Oh, that's for sure. After all, you're going to be spending more time on this project. Overall, it's a long scheduled version update. Longer gameplay, more content, better rewards. It's like updates in a game. More bizarre difficulty curve. So get ready to prepare and get back to the simulator. Oh, for the beta test. I'll help you out more. Yo! We got another version of her. I swear, this game just wants me the user. And back in we go, I guess. I wish that they weren't trial characters. Oh, and the chest isn't there. Now she's like, okay, you can come out. I gotta do some upgrades on me. She's like, go back in. I did the upgrades. Well, she's a genius, isn't she? And she's been alive for how long? Oh, nice. I have 2 of the ults charged. The strange thing happened again. A chill creeps up in your spine. Mist clouds your eyes, and you see a familiar vision appearing again. This time they're even closer. You can feel their presence and power. Fuli, the Aeon of Remembrance, appears again. They float in midair, bowing their head from above. Are they looking at you? You're not sure with the section of their eyes. You tell yourself to stay sober and complete the mission. Speak to them. How did you manage to control my mind? Chaos turns into time. Your dereliction of duty will pass. The volume is no longer proportional. The steps are reduced. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 feet away from everything. Be careful. The Elio train moves forward. The baby falls to the ground. The cancer is growing. Didn't they say something about cancer last time? They respond to you after hearing what you say. You feel the chill in your face and the hairs on your skin shudder. Then they draw away and disappear in an instant. You feel relieved. You hear Herta's voice at just the right time. You met Fuli again. Well done. Previous testers never even got a response from Fuli. Sounds like she had settled down from her excitement, and her voice has returned to the usual motionless and mechanical register. What do you think an upgrade is? The next version of a video game? Some tiny rewards handed out every 1.5 months? Hoyoverse. Stop mocking yourselves. Herta snorts. This is a whole micro-universe. If you could see all the changes at a glance, why would you spend all the time training a universe? And just build a garden. She sighs. There's a downloader just a little further ahead. Remember to use it to expand your team. Your brain is gradually adapted to the simulated universe, and the available RAM will gradually become accessible for you, so you can play with more people. Alright, step out of it, go and choose your blessing. The blessing of remembrance is manifested in ice, which will enhance freeze effects and buffs. I'm just gonna go with whatever has the highest rarity, because I don't want to think. Oh, boss enemy. And you get a trial of her. Downloaded character. Cache character data. Okay. Herta has joined the team. Cool. Of course she'd put herself in. Why wouldn't she put anyone else in? When you could have her. And we'll just use this. For now. She actually showed emotion. Wow. AoE. Nice. She got purple ice. I want to see what she does.
Ever see a diamond this big?
Holy shit.
All yours.
I will say that's kind of cool with this.
What's this?
Is that like
Let's make it quick.
all the types aren't necessarily associated to a certain color. Because like Herta's whole thing is purple, but she's an ice character. You know? I think that's awesome. To extend the session, the system has created a concept of zones. Go through the teleporter to the next zone. It's mapped for you. In the first tab, you'll find your route progress records. I think it's hilarious that they just find a random bat and he's like, yeah, I'll stick with it. I'll just stick with the bat. Enemies are falling and you can't contain your excitement. You are a genius. You are sure of it. Your concentration starts to crumble. You love the shaking of every leaf. You enjoy the destructive power of endless thoughts until you realize that something is wrong with you. This is not you. Uh-oh, they're here. What the fuck? That purse thing looks like a mouth. Oh, it does have teeth. Akavilli, Akavilli. A voice laughed wildly. It had been so long, I miss you greatly. Your hair stand on end. This is the infectious enthusiasm of a madman. The Joker? I know it's a ha, but like, they appear before you without a head and a mask in their arms. They wave their hand at you, still spinning in circles, their arms hanging in midair. Their muscles controlling their trembling knuckles, and their posture like that of a sculpture. Oh, so this is how they actually look like. So I can see the hands now. I didn't even see the body at first. I just thought it was just a bunch of random shit. I'm so sad. They suddenly became sorrowful. Why did you die? They whimpered in pain as tears ran down the back of your hand. You felt like you really had died. You have fallen too long and the universe has lost its order. They began to clap their hands. Then everything started to turn to chaos. This is what I want. I want to hug you. Unfortunately, I'm just an equation in a computer. Oh, that seems kind of cool. They scratched their head so they know that they're in a simulation. This punk, hey, that's me, has figured it out again. I have to get Scrollum to edit their data once more. I have to apologize to you, really. I lay in ambush aboard your train for a whole year just to blow it up with your nameless followers. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. They put their hand in their chest guiltily and bowed solemnly. This disgrace is still pretending. They've already figured out that you're not Akavilli. You're Akavilli, you're alive and well. What an interesting opponent. Please play with me more, that's what I want. Grow up and defeat me. They kick the ground with a stomp and fade away. You gasp for air as you escape from the torment. Aha, the Eon of Elation, Herta explained uncharitably. A very elusive one who probably found themselves living in a game. This fella is very noisy and dangerous. Next time, bite your tongue and talk to them more. Thanks for your hard work. The Blessing of Elation loves to throw surprises, which is suitable for characters that do follow-up attacks. Okay, next. Yes.
Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours.
Boom, baby.
This is our chance.
Yes, it is.
Maybe you can keep it down. Time to twirl.
Oh, wow. She just does a follow-up attack anyway. That's hilarious. Go with the 3-star one. Okay. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see you there. They did a good job at making sure the attacks feel impactful. Yeah. There is a video. I brought this up before in one of my Genshin Impact videos. But one of the reasons why I've kind of fallen out of Pokemon is because they don't make the battles feel like dynamic and they don't make the attacks feel impactful like Persona 5 does. And Honkai has definitely taken that and has been doing really well with it. Not just the sound effects, but like how the camera moves and everything. This game's really good. And I know that like Honkai fans are very passionate about Honkai, even if it's significantly smaller. And I'm hoping that Star Rail will help give the original more attention. And I do think that the original will would benefit from having an English dub because it doesn't have one. I think it should have one. Oh, is it just the boss? Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, it's another one of these big boys. Disassociation. I mean, move.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours.
Boom.
Time to twirl.
She just knocked both of them out. What the fuck? Great job. That's it for today. I've chatted with a few of my collaborators and we've decided to redouble our efforts. Next time you come back, you'll enjoy our official version of Simulated Universe. Why did you chat with them? Oh, while you were testing, Herta replies. We have methods of communication far more powerful than those possessed by the IPC or the Intelligentsia Guild. As far as people with our IQ is concerned, this communication is highly efficient. Stephen Lloyd has come up with a bunch of different ideas for making the simulated universe more fun. It won't help us attract more eons, but it might just help you have more fun, she sighs. Cool, more fun. More fun's always more fun. A simulated universe will be closed for a while. We want to give the whole thing a big overhaul and think about what to do with AHA. Next time you'll play the official version of Simulated Universe, the test version will be abandoned. What a shame, I was getting addicted. This guy was not interested. What's up with the Ha? Elation is very strange Eon. They are both confused and clear-minded, not as stubborn as the other Eons. Aha won't stay confined to a single concept. They may have seen right through the nature of the simulated universe. You can go. I'll message you when I'm ready. See ya, Herta. By the way, there's a simulated universe index over there. You can check it out if you have nothing else to do. But if you're not interested, then forget it. Let's talk about this. Is it not human nature to collect? Fine, I'll go check it out. She said to check that out. I want to see if there's anything with this. Elias portrait.
Elias Salas, such a lovely old fellow. He is member 56 of the Genius Society, one of the only two publicly
are these
elected
the other
ministers in the Society's
ones?
history. Be grateful to him. He created the synthesia beacons and overrange remote sensing, the cornerstones of modern cosmic communication. However, he did not disclose his inventions to the public. So I hereby certify that the rights of these two technologies belong to the Intelligentsia Guild. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the guild, but it is impressive that they managed to reproduce Elias Salas's inventions. Member 76
so that's
of the Genius Society, Screw'em. I've known him for a long time. He's a really
He's a
good
robot.
man, a gentleman with an exceptional mechanical mind. I've learned a lot from him. Recently, I have been working with him and Ron May on a project. I hope this project can help us get closer to the greatest mystery of the universe. This is Aiden, member 22 of the Genius
This must
Society,
be
the most selfless and the strangest
the
one.
person who wants to
He spent
remain
his
anonymous.
whole life helping others. Personally, I don't see the point. But the Society is famous thanks to him. The Inter-Astral Peace Corporation has been trying to find a replacement ever since his death. They searched for many Amber eras, but no genius was willing to lower their head to the IPC. Until they found me. Polka Kakamund, member 4 of the Genius Society.
Why is her face
a
like
woman
that?
full of mystery. Many people in the Society died by her hand. I haven't
Why?
heard anything about her for many years, but I firmly believe she is still alive. Hey, Lord of Silence, if you're here, if you're listening, I'm member 83 Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about. Zendar 1 Kulbara, Genius Society member 1.
There's the
I hung up
first
his
one.
portrait purely out of respect. Without him, there would be no Genius Society today. Frankly, I don't know what he has achieved. None of his books and inventions have survived. But there's gotta be a place for the founder of the society, right?
Interesting. Look, the information about blessings, curios, and eons in the simulated universe are collected in the index. Index of eons has some top secret info I procured. Index of blessings allow you to check the blessings you've already obtained. There's 154? As for the index of curios, just continue to explore the later worlds. It might just suddenly unlock for you. Interesting. Unlocks after obtaining all the... Okay. I'm not going to read this right now. I've read a lot. So basically, whenever you meet more, then the blessings... Oh, could get at least 22. Oh, it's for each one. Gotcha. I've got one for this one, but for these two, I've got 5. Oh, and I got up to 8 for that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not bad.
Oh my god, she is definitely a narcissist. She's a narcissist.